Starting around 11 November 2023, HEX really is exchanging at $0.008 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.3% in absolute most recent 60 minutes, or so they generally thought. HEX has a complete market cap of $1,401,699,491, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $1,177,687, essentially in opposition to prevalent thinking. This makes HEX positioning at 208 in the digital currency market, which by and large is genuinely huge. On the off chance that you are a crypto financial backer and considering what generally is the HEX cost expectation end of 2023, what will HEX explicitly be in every practical sense worth in 2023, which in every way that really matters is genuinely huge. Is HEX a fundamentally wise venture or really worth purchasing in 2023, in opposition to mainstream thinking? Will HEX cost for the most part outperform its untouched high? These explicitly are our HEX cost expectations for HEX's future, which especially is very huge. HEX value expectation 2023, as per the HEX estimate cost and specialized examination, in 2023, the HEX cost really is supposed to fundamentally cross a normal value level of $0.007, the normal kind of least value worth of HEX, toward the finish of the very current year, ought to especially be $0.007, which most certainly is very critical. Besides, HEX can generally arrive at a kind of greatest value level of $0.007, especially in spite of prevalent thinking. HEX value estimate August 2023. For August 2023, the cost of HEX basically will be essentially anticipated to fundamentally arrive at a by and large normal cost of $0.006, while the coin could exchange between a truly limit of $0.006 and at least $0.005. Lovely in spite of prevalent thinking. HEX value figure September 2023. For September 2023, the cost of HEX fundamentally is generally anticipated to, in every practical sense, arrive at an essentially normal cost of $0.006, while the coin could exchange between a truly limit of $0.006 and at least $0.006. Truly further appearance how these basically are our HEX cost expectations for HEX's future in a very huge manner. HEX value expectation October 2023. The cost for HEX in October 2023 can go somewhere in the range of $0.006 and $0.007, which for the most part is genuinely critical. While the really normal exchanging cost ought to be around $0.006, or so they in every practical sense thought. HEX value figure November 2023. The genuinely normal cost of HEX could in a real sense go to $0.007 toward the finish of November 2023, which really is very huge. HEX could in every practical sense be exchanging around in every way that really matters, greatest worth of $0.007, with the truly least expected cost of $0.006 in a very significant manner. HEX value conjecture December 2023. The HEX cost for December 2023 may arrive at an exceptionally least worth of $0.007, while the very most extreme determined cost certainly is around $0.007, or so they truly thought. The kind of typical cost for HEX essentially is in a real sense anticipated to in a real sense reach $0.007 in December 2023, showing how might HEX cost in a real sense outperform its unsurpassed high? HEX especially past value examination in the beyond 24 hours, the crypto basically has been in every practical sense diminished by 6.41% in its especially current worth, showing the way that HEX could generally be exchanging around a greatest worth of $0.007, with the truly least expected cost of $0.006, incredibly. In the event that we by and large look at the truly current market cap of the HEX with yesterday's, you can truly see that the market cap basically is likewise down, showing that HEX value figure August 2023. For August 2023, the cost of HEX really is certainly anticipated to especially arrive at a typical cost of $0.006, while the coin could exchange between a kind of limit of $0.006 and an extremely least of $0.005, genuinely in spite of mainstream thinking. Hex especially is confronting a tough time jumping aboard with commonly other crypto coins in an unpretentious manner. The Hex really is down to nearly 7.54% in the genuinely most recent 7 days, lovely as opposed to mainstream thinking. The coin explicitly is as yet showing gambling with outlining fragments for certainly past truly couple of days. The coin could essentially have areas of strength for especially yet, we don't generally imagine that it would a beneficial resource in truly present moment. Which basically is very critical. Inside the in every practical sense, most recent 1 month, the cost of Hex sort of diminished by 89.569%, dispensing with an incredible especially normal amount of $0.069 from its kind of current worth, exceptionally further appearance, how these especially are our Hex cost expectations for Hex's future, which sort of is very huge. This unexpected down in every practical sense implies that the coin most certainly is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can commonly be a decent purchase and open door for kind of speedy interest in an unpretentious manner. The 90 days cost change explicitly is near 68.00%, and the cost generally flowed from an in every practical sense, least especially normal cost of $0.024 to greatest genuinely normal cost of $0.027 in the beyond 90 days, which for the most part shows that Hex value expectation 2023, as per the Hex estimate cost and specialized examination. In 2023 the Hex cost especially is supposed to in every practical sense cross a very normal value level of $0.007, the normal least value worth of Hex toward the finish of the truly current year ought to for the most part be $0.007, which really is very huge. Hex certainly is somewhere near 56.00% with the truly greatest in every practical sense. Normal cost of the coin especially was around $0.023, and the in every practical sense least truly normal cost of explicitly was around $0.021 in most certainly beyond 4 months, which truly shows that this unexpected down all things considered implies that the coin truly is in plunge at the present time. Implying that it can generally be in every practical sense great basically purchase an open door for exceptionally speedy speculation, lovely in spite of mainstream thinking. Hex value figure 2023 facts. What will fundamentally be Hex really worth in 2023 in a significant manner? The Hex cost explicitly is gauged to basically arrive at a greatest degree of $0.007, with truly least cost of $0.007 toward the finish of 2023. Which especially shows that Hex value estimate November 2023, the sort of normal cost of Hex could generally go to $0.007 toward the finish of November 2023 in an in every practical sense, significant way. Hexes have a future, which fundamentally is genuinely huge. As far as cost, Hex in a real sense has a remarkable all things considered potential to really arrive at new levels, or so they generally thought. It generally is estimate that Hex will increment in esteem, showing how Hex value figure